Hey, y'all, and welcome to Voices Beyond the Pages, the podcast where stories and voices meet. I'm your host, Audrey Shanice, an audiobook narrator who got her start on TikTok, sharing my journey with all its highs, lows, and everything in between. Each episode, we celebrate the voices shaping the storytelling world, BIPOC narrators, indie authors, and the readers who love them. Whether you're here to learn, be inspired, or just feel seen, you're in the right place. Grab a drink and get comfy. You're gonna love it here. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to Voices Beyond the Pages. Today's episode is one that feels overdue. Because as much as I love celebrating the beauty of diverse voices and accessible storytelling, it's just as important to talk about the industry's responsibility and making sure that diversity and accessibility actually happen. When we talk about audiobooks and narration, so much of the conversation focuses on narrators and listeners. But the truth is, publishers, producers, casting directors, and platforms hold so much of the power. They decide who gets chosen to narrate, which accents and dialects are prioritized or erased, what stories get funded for production, how accessible the end product is for different communities. And when the same handful of narrators are cast over and over again, no matter how talented they are, we're missing out on the richness, nuance, and authenticity that comes from letting new voices in. I think sometimes the industry hides behind the word professionalism. But what we really need to ask is, professional by whose standards? When professionalism is code for whiteness, certain dialects, or tonal qualities, it becomes bias. True professionalism is preparation, skill, and respect for the craft. It's not erasing who you are to fit into someone else's ideal of marketable. And when the industry overlooks diverse voices, it's not just narrators who lose out. Listeners lose stories told with authenticity. Authors lose narrators who truly understand their characters. And the industry itself loses the chance to grow, innovate, and reach new audiences. Diversity isn't charity. It's strategy. It's impact. It's sustainability. Accessibility isn't just about making sure an audiobook is available for purchase. It's about ensuring narrators pronounce words, names, and dialects accurately. Choosing narrators who understand and reflect the cultural nuance of the characters. Creating price models and library access so everyone can listen. Making platforms user-friendly for disabled and neurodivergent listeners. Because if only certain people can afford to listen or feel comfortable listening, it's not true accessibility. When an industry prioritizes diversity and accessibility, it isn't just making a political statement. It's giving people a chance to feel seen, heard, and valued. It's saying, your stories matter, your voice matters, and you deserve to hear yourself reflected with care and respect. That's why I'm so excited to start building something new. Listening Ear. I've been dreaming up a program that would serve both as a resource hub and a listening community where narrators, authors, and listeners can come together to share feedback on accessibility and audiobook production, highlight narrators with diverse voices, dialects, and styles, discuss how storytelling could be more inclusive from casting to recording to marketing. It's still in its baby stages, but I wanted to share it with you first because I believe real change happens in community. I see it every day. So today, I want to leave you with this. If you're in a position of power in the audiobook or publishing industry, use it to open doors. If you're a narrator, keep honing your craft while honoring your authenticity. And if you're a listener, keep demanding stories and voices that reflect the full spectrum of who you are. Because diversity and accessibility aren't trends, they're necessities. And together, we can keep making sure stories reach the people they're meant to heal, inspire, and empower. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to follow Voices Beyond the Pages wherever you listen. Leave a quick rating or review to help the podcast grow. And share it with a friend who loves stories as much as you do. And if you're an author looking to bring your book to life in audio, or a listener who wants to connect, you can find more about my services and upcoming projects at Voices Beyond Media on Instagram, or by emailing me directly. All the links are in the show's notes. Thank you for being here. Until next time, this is Voices Beyond the Pages, the space where stories and voices meet. You're gonna love it here.